Critically thinking, what exactly did King Mitchy, or rather Mitchell, say about Very Dark Man? Well, as been widely reported, she said that the day that Very Dark Man comes after her, that was going to be the beginning of his downfall. I think that was the attack line, and boom, that single statement got Very Dark Man talking, reacting. In fact, he left Beloved, that case about Beloved. Oh, yes, he left Beloved earlier. I think the very thing he was talking about was the case of Mirabel. Remember Mirabel case that was just going viral on the internet, and everybody was, the very case that almost destroyed Simi's legacy, career, marriage, everything, and that it was Very Dark Man that escalated it. Okay, fast forward front or back to Mitchell, King Mitchy. It was tagged unprovoked that she attacked him unprovoked. In day, and all of a sudden, boom, Mitchell said what she said. Now, what I want you to think about is exactly what she said. After she said what she said, the day you come after me will be the beginning of your end. And what is going on right now? What is going on? After Very Dark Man said one or two, are reacting to it, the next thing was this issue where Kimichi took a sachet of bleach, a sachet of bleach, yes, bleach, while on live video. And then Very Dark Man reacted by doing the same. This is funny. Remember, Billard went ahead to register trademark Rate app. And after back and forth, dragging back and forth, what did Very Dark Man do? He went and do the same thing that Billard did. He trademarked 43 categories of Billard as a business name or as a trademark. That's very funny. And now, Kimichi decided to take hypo. And boom, Very Dark Man also decided to go and take hypo. What exactly was he thinking? Anyway, as if that wasn't enough, you already know that the last video or the very video or a very critical video on Very Dark Man's page right now is his burial. It's not funny, and I never want to talk about it. I never want to make a picture out of it. It is definitely not funny. Yes, for a man to stage his own burial, whether it is a skit, whether it is a movie, it looks so real. If it was acted so real. Now, what exactly do you think is the message in that video? The message simply means that he died. And he died. A part of Very Dark Man is dead and has come to an end. Maybe another version, another Very Dark Man will resurrect or come back alive. But that very statement that sounds like, or rather sounded or sounds like a prophecy, seems to have come to pass. The day you come after me will be the beginning of your end. And then, boom, he went after King Mitchy with different statements involving Sheyi Tinubu, saying things that really got Kimichi emotional, depressed, and then the hypo sipping stuff. Boom, very dark man did the same. And did not only do that, there came a video, horror, very horrific video of a man's burial. The end of very dark man, or maybe the end of, yes, the end of very dark man. And if he resurrects, that will be another version of very dark man. Sometimes these people, public figures that has this fame and money, they do things that makes it look like money grows from a tree, or it's easy for one to come from nowhere. When I say nowhere, someone like Mitchy said that she never had father upbringing, that she never had, you know what I'm saying, that she came from that kind of background. Boom, get influence, get connected to the likes of Shi Tunumbu, Don Jazzy, and the people that fund what she does. Question is, how did she get to that level of being influential enough to be entrusted with such amount of fund? That is between her and that. And then secondly, she had the money, she had the cash, she had the influence, she had the connect. And here it is, getting depressed enough to decide to take a substance that is capable of, saying it is an end. And then Very Dark Man also decided to end a version of Very Dark Man. So right now, the prophecy of the word of King Mitchy had come to pass. The end of Very Dark Man, the one that we know all along, had come. And we are waiting for the second version of Very Dark Man. Does that look like the message which that very video sent or not? Okay, just like I said, let us be mindful of what we say. For words are powerful. Very, very powerful. Don't toy with this thing, this little thing in between your mouth. It's called tongue. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Well, so much drama, different things popping up. Let's watch and see. Nobody knows what's going to come up next. If there's one thing that we are looking up to, we are looking up to see the second coming of the second version of Very Dark Man. Yep,